Hello, hello. Welcome. And we are so glad that you're here. We first wanted to just like dive right in and tackle just like some common questions that we get when people are curious about this business and what we do and what it has to offer. Sorry, we're not in that time, so it might be interesting, but I will be short and sweet and to the point. I want to cover the misconception of I don't like social media or I'm not good at social media. Um, that is something that really you wouldn't guess it now, but that is something that I really struggled with when I first decided that I wanted to get into social selling. I didn't think that I was going to be good at it. I didn't want everyone knowing my business, like all those kind of things. But it's kind of funny how things take a shift and how things turn out. And now I love social media and I actually do social media for my church. And so it's just really cool how God will take something that you don't believe in and take it into endless possibilities. So, Ben and Sarah are the co founders and parents of Hugh and Grace. I am so sorry. Hey, look. Um, and they hooked me in to the business because they share their heart as to why they founded this company. And it was because they struggled for 14 years with unexplained infertility. And for me, myself, I've struggled for nearly 7 years with unexplained recurrent miscarriage. And it's been so isolating. And anyone who has gone through infertility or miscarriage knows how isolating that can be. And I wanted to flip the script. I'm so sorry. Um, and I wanted to shine light in a dark place. And I believe that Ben and Sarah set the momentum for that also. So the reason why I wanted to start in the very beginning was because I needed purpose outside of my miscarriage and my loss. And I needed something to look forward to every day. And this gave me that outlet. And now that I am a foster mom, soon to be an adoptive mom, it has given me a purpose outside of motherhood. And for all of the mamas out there, like you understand and know that like sometimes you just need something for yourself. And I love that this gets to be that. So if you're not good at social media, or if you think you're not good at social media, or you don't want to show up on social media, that's okay, because there are so many options to allow you to win here. We have retailer options, which is so cool. That was the one thing that I was like blown away with, and something that I am continuing to dive into and getting more comfortable with. And that is like a spa or a boutique or chiropractors, studios, clinics, anything like that. You can actually go in and talk to them, and they can become a retailer underneath you, and then they can offer the products there in-house in their store, or on their online, and you can actually get commission off that also. So there are more than one way to just show up and succeed outside of social media here, and that is just really cool. You could do home parties, you can do take home baskets, pop-ups, online parties. There are just so many different ways that I've heard of even coming in here that I had no idea about. And it's possible for you. So we try to think outside of the box. And what I love most is that this business is what you make of it. It's what you need, and that's what it can become. These products are good. They're really good. They each have ingredients that are ingredients with purpose, and that was another thing that hooked me in. And so they tend to sell themselves. Sometimes, someone will come in and they only want hydrate detox. And the next thing you know, they're buying all of the products under the sun. They want to try everything. And that's not because I've been like, hey, try everything. I'm not like selling products. I'm just helping someone. And then it turns into selling an income. So it's income with a purpose. And that's just a beautiful thing of it. Okay. I'm going to stop talking so that way you guys can kick it off. So I'm going to kick it over to Nico.
Thank you, Devela. And I mean, come on, my kids are way old and I hear those noises and I'm like, it's joyful to me. So do not apologize, right? It just shows that you fit this business into life, right? Like it's not the other way around. We're not working around, right? We do both together. It's fine. So the misconception I get to speak on today is that maybe you're not a hormone expert or you're not living like 100% non-toxic. So how could you help somebody and support them in their hormone journey? Well, because you have a journey. I think when we're focused on what we're not, we're forgetting what we are. You might be a mom at home who's trying to do a little bit better for your family and remove toxins from their home, right? You might be a human who's in their perimenopause or menopausal journey and you want to learn to support yourself so that you can feel your best, do your best, and be your best. Because we know when we don't feel great, we don't show up great. We don't bring that great energy. Or, you're maybe just somebody who wants to learn, is really curious, and you want to bring people with you. Because I know for me, when I get excited about something, you want to share about it, right? So if that's like, you're like, oh yeah, like I'm super passionate about learning about it, and maybe I would want to share, maybe this would be a great place for you too. So don't forget who you are. You have to remember if somebody's standing on a pedestal and preaching at us, we don't tend to connect real well with that person, right? So we connect with people that share their stories. That's what we connect to. We see bits of ourselves in there. We're like, oh, you know what? I've been struggling with this a little bit too. Maybe this could be a solution for me. This isn't coming into sales. It's coming in to provide solutions to humans because you found them for you too. So remember your story. You're the only one that can tell it. You're an absolute expert at your story. And if you're here, you've either tried the products, you're curious about the products, and there's a story behind that. So don't ever think that that doesn't count immensely. And that really leads into like, if you're not a 100% non-toxic, secret, none of us are. None of us are. We're all doing our very best, and none of us are going to be perfect. And I hope to heck we're not aiming at that because it's the worst standard we can set for ourselves because we'll never get there. So here's the thing, we just do our best, right? And that doesn't mean that you can't make positive impact, maybe choosing a very hormone safe cleanser and skincare routine and still wear the makeup that you love, right? Even when you're like, well, I know there's stuff in this. I know that's me. I'm like, I know there's things in this, but some days that's just what I want to look like or what I want to do. It's okay. We're allowed. Again, that's just that real human vibe that connects with people. So don't worry about being an expert. Don't worry about being 100% non-toxic. You're just here to share your authentic journey and help people do a little bit better because I bet that's what you're striving for yourself. The other thing that we need to remember is when you come into this space, it's not just you. If you choose to, you have a whole community of women who have different strengths and skills, interest levels, and they're willing to share. We are here to help one another win, period. Right? It's not about judging what somebody else is doing, trying to be who somebody else is. We can all add to the pool, right? And then we can draw from it what we need. Like Davila giving us some slides to use for this. That was incredible. Me, that takes a long time and a lot of effort, but she's good at it and she shared them. Again, we want to see each other win. So this is what we do. So we do have people that have a ton more experience with these products, that have more interest, more certifications or expertise in terms of hormone health. We get to use them. We get to have them do calls that we are included in, and then we can share with our community. So don't ever think that you need to know it all. Just know that this could be purpose for your passion, right? And I really think that that's exciting, and it does fire us up and it does give us purpose. And there's nothing more exciting than feeling better and having a hand in helping somebody else feel that way too. So again, I'm not going to drag this out either. We'll keep it efficient. I'm going to pass it off to Megan.
Thank you, Nico. I love everything that you guys have shared, especially, Devela's got a little one in the background. I have a 11-year-old throwing a basketball against the wall. So when you hear the thumping, no concerns. It's just basketball that's now drilled into what used to be a playroom and is now, an 11-year-old's dream. So anyways, I am Megan, and I'm so excited to hit on something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is all the things related to the cost. So if you have ever thought to yourself, like, oh, this sounds cool, but I don't have the money to do that. Well, what do you think it's going to cost you? Because one thing I love about this company is the lack of, I'm gonna say lack of investment, because that sounds like bad, but you're not investing in the business, but you're investing in products that get you into the business. So let me explain that a little bit. We don't have any sort of monthly fee here. So once you become an advocate, you're not paying any amount of money each month to keep the advocate going, which is something I know is common in a lot of other businesses like this. When you enroll as an advocate, there is an enrollment fee. Currently, this month, it's $20.25. Figure that one out, right? 2025. Anyways, so with that, you're actually getting your enrollment bundle, which is just your products to use. So you're not just investing a dollar amount to say, I am now an advocate. You're investing in the products that you're going to be using to start creating your story with whatever journey you are embarking on, but you're not just paying money to become the advocate itself. You get a 25% discount on all of the products that we have. So that 2025 fee is really minimal, and just the amount of money that it takes to get started. And the fact that there's no monthly ongoing fee or really a monthly minimum purchase. Over the course of 6 months, you have to spend or sell $200 of product to keep your advocate account. Which, if you were buying one product a month, any of our products, if you bought one a month, anywhere from $40 to $80, whatever product you choose, that would keep your advocate account going. So it's not like you need to invest all this money to be able to keep your account to share the things. I have advocates who focus on one product, who their story is really based on that one product that impacted them so much, and that's the product that they're selling. You don't have to use all the things, you don't have to try all the things, but I'll warn you, like Devela said, the products sell themselves. And you may find yourself wanting all the things, but the cool thing is they're swaps for things you're likely already using. Most people wash their body. You can wash your body with the bar of soap that we have that's non-toxic and works amazing. Most people wash their face. You can use our cleanser. You can use our oils. We have a
Did
two.
Megan freeze again for anyone else?
Am I frozen? I don't know. I'm frozen now. Well, what the heck happened there?
I'm holding out hope she's going to be back.
Okay, I'm back.
There she is.
All right, we good now? I don't know where that froze. Sorry, I just got a thing. Your internet connection is stable. Maybe the internet lines are frozen because it's like 0 degrees here. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. Okay, I don't know where I got frozen at, but we'll just keep talking. Big picture, the products that we have, they're swaps. So when I first became introduced to the company, it wasn't that I added in all these things. I looked at what I was using and I was like, okay, well, I use a pro and prebiotic. I use electrolytes daily. What if I swapped out what I'm using for these products? I liked it. I was like, okay, what else do they have? I used vitamin D daily. I used turmeric daily. I was like, okay, what do we have that can swap out what I was using for something I am? Some people, it's the skincare, the body care, the wellness supplements, but I'm willing to bet almost anybody has something that they're using that they can swap out for something that's less toxic, hormone friendly, and something that you're going to fall in love with. So it's not adding in all these things, but swapping out things you're already using. The other thing I want to touch on before I pass it over to Chrissy is we have something that's called product credits. With the product credits, you literally can earn products every single month. Several of the women who you've already heard talk about or talk today have been earning $100, $200 in product credit each month to use on the next month's purchases. How does that work? If you sold $500 of product this month, if you rank advance, there's different ways that you can earn these credits. They all stack up. You can earn credits towards that next month. To me, that was such an awesome way. And the company that I was with before, we used to always say, you can get your product paid for, like help 3 people and you get your product paid for. And that's true. But then you're spending the money that you earn through commission to buy the product, right? We're here, you're going to earn your commission, but you also have the opportunity to earn credits and use your credits to then buy those products. And I find that to be such a different, rewarding, beautiful, modernized perk with the business. Also, we have trips and bonus, just like a lot of other companies do. We have a rewards trip that several ladies have already won over just these last couple of months. We have an event coming up in the fall that all advocates will be invited to. I was like losing the name. I think it's called Elevate. But the point is, there's going to be an opportunity later this fall where we're going to be able to take this beautiful screen and square life that we're creating here and bring that community to life. And that's something that I am most excited about. The biggest thing I want you to understand is we're here to help you find simple swaps for things that you're already using to apply them into your life in a non-toxic, hormone supportive way that's good for you, your spouse, your mama, your grandma, your teenagers, and everyone you come in contact with. Because we're not isolated to these wild, incredible like ingredients and stuff. They're everyday things that our body needs to optimize or to function optimally. All right, Chrissy, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Hey guys, I'm Chrissy. I am a stay-at-home mom of a sweet 10-month-old baby girl. She was conceived via IVF, and she's my main source and inspiration for being here. And I am going to talk to you guys about the whole like fear of posting on social media, the fear of putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, being judged, having people think weird things, negative things about you. I'm going to debunk that for you. So I'm currently reading a book called Let Them by Mel Robbins. And if you haven't seen it, heard of it, whatever, you Google it, buy it on Amazon today because it is changing the way that I think about so many things, and it can help you too in every aspect of your life. So what I want to say is let them think that about you. If you want to share something that's helping you and that's working for you, and somebody, Sally down the street, wants to judge you for sharing something that's working for you, let her judge you. Like, what does that change? It changes absolutely nothing about how you feel about what is working for you, and reframe it in the way of what you are sharing could literally help change someone else's life. There could be somebody else struggling with the exact same symptom as you, the exact same issues that you are dealing with, and you can help them by sharing what is working for you. And so what Sally down the street thinks of you doesn't even matter. Like, let her think it. Who cares? You have products that are amazing, solutions that work, that you know are good for you, that are non-toxic, hormone safe, hormone help. Like, why would you not want to share that with someone else? Why would you not want to share that with your friends, your family, all the people that follow you, in case that could help them too? If you feel so good, like, why wouldn't you want that for other people? I can say through my infertility journey, I have been pretty open in sharing on social media for that reason, that I wanted to be the source of inspiration for the next mom going through infertility, the next mom going through IVF. Like, if my struggle can turn into something beautiful that can help somebody else, that is what I want to do. And that is what I want to do with this business. That is what I want to do with these products. Like, just simply sharing what's working for me that can also maybe work for you. So I wanted to touch on really quick why hormone health and why now? Like, why is it such a big thing, buzzword? You hear about it all over. It's the fact that our hormones control everything in our body. This little fun fact that I learned was, if you look at all the products that you use before you leave the house in a day, the average woman puts on 168 chemicals onto her body before she leaves for work in the morning. Like, that is crazy to me. In your hair stuff, your makeup, what you use in the shower, everything. Like, it's a lot, and it adds up, and it taxes our body and takes things down a notch. And so we need to, number one, pay attention to what's in our products, but see that there are better things out there. Like Megan was talking about, there are simple swaps and simple solutions that you can do to help your body, to make it a better place so that it's not always bogged down with all of these chemical products that you may be using. So to wrap us up, I want to think about what swapping some products in your life can mean for you, but can mean for your friends, your family, your, neighbors, anybody that you care about. What could simple yet effective education on hormones and healthier products do for them as well as you? What kind of an impact can you make on your life, your family's life, but everyone else around you? And then what could an extra, I don't know, $200, $500, $1,000 or more do for your family every single month? What would it mean to you to take your mom, your husband, your best friend on a vacation that you probably couldn't afford otherwise? What would it mean to you to be supported by a community of women that are all going through the same kind of things that we are going through, and doing it together, and literally creating friendships that will last a lifetime? And then on the flip side, what does it look like if you don't join us? And everything stays exactly the same for you. So if this is something that you're feeling pulled to do, I would love for you to reach out to the advocate that invited you here today, chat with them, ask questions, get any of your things answered that you need, and make the decision that is the best for you. But if it is a heck yes for you, like it was for me, I cannot wait to welcome you into our team page so very soon. I want to thank you all for coming, taking time out of your day, listening to us, and please feel free to ask any other questions that you might have, and we will see you very soon.